Holy. God damn, we gotta mute him. Welcome to the Holy Shhh Podcast post show. It's your boy ABE from DET.
Oh, that's me. What up, though? It's your boy King Coach, man. What's good?
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. It is I, Chuck Jordan.
Oh man, Coach is we gonna mute Coach in and out. Coach is on the road with it as always. Excuse his background noise. It is ridiculous right now.
Hold on. I'm going to fix that, though.
But Monday
mute his
Night
mic.
Raw. Yeah, I'm gonna mute him. Hold on, I'm just gonna mute you now, brother. There we go. But Monday Night Raw is in the book. Sorry about that. We backtrack. Chuck, good show. Pretty good show, man. Pretty good show.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it thoroughly. But as it's been for the last few weeks, no fireworks are needed no more. You don't need to set off fireworks. You don't need to do no big thing. You just send out Jey Uso. And that's what they did. He blew the roof off the place. But the party was ended quickly as Gunther comes out and beats the hell out of Jey and walks off. But Jey gets just enough strength to grab the mic and let Gunther know he will see him at WrestleMania. This enrages Gunther, who charges back to the ring, but Jey Uso flies over the top rope, knocks him and security out. More security comes out, separates them, but it is set. Gunther versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Chuck,
yes.
Your thoughts on the intro, brother?
Did you notice that Gunther, although he did have a black jacket, his did not have a hoodie? Huh?
It did not.
It's a different one. And he threw it at a kid.
I thought about that when I saw it too.
Yeah, he threw the jacket and pat back and feet ducked and it hit a little kid in the face. Gunther, this is gonna get you some extra heat. You hit a kid, bro. That was a child. Man, I really enjoyed it, especially because like the crowd was behind Jey, and even when like it quieted down, and the entire stadium, one more time, and you see he was already winning. It was like one more, run the music back, let's go. Right. I'm like, man, this is great. Didn't see Gunther coming until he came, which was I don't know where they had him hiding, but that was good to have him pop out and then trip him. But great opening segment. Way to start it off, and way to go ahead and just no more who he's going to call out. He called him out. We know who you're going to fight now.
Right. Let's give a couple of shout outs before we get Coach's opinion. Shout out to you see your name. Hi from Ukraine. Oh, appreciate that. And also Cars Forever 2314. Hi from Germany. Our international fans are rolling in now. Shout out to our new promotion team. They doing their damn job. But shout out also Hard Cheese Art on Instagram. He says, am I the only one who remembers when winning the Rumble, the next PLE was the championship fight, not WrestleMania? No, brother, unfortunately, I am that old as well. I do remember those times, but we got a lot of PLEs, so we got to spread it across. I understand why they do how they do it now. But Coach, your thoughts on the opening of Monday Night Raw?
Talk about it. Listen, man, I definitely thoroughly enjoyed the opening, man, because this is how you do it. Don't keep doing all that talking back and forth. Gunther basically said, I'm about to come slap the ramen noodles about you and make you want to choose me. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I loved it. I loved every second of it. Jey definitely keep the crowd hyped. Even when he winded, he's still like, okay, let's keep going. Hey, yeah, I loved it every second.
You wait every week for that chant to go down, but it just don't. It seems like it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't care about Jey's wrestling ability, him putting on a match. The guy is over. Just let it die, people. He is insanely popular. Let him have his moment. Jesus Christ. But anyway, next up. This was actually an absolutely incredible match. I did not think it was going to be this good, but Io Sky and Dakota Kai defeat Liv and Raquel. I mean, this was a good match. It was a moment where Liv got busted open. I gained a lot of respect for Liv during this. She just kept going, kept fighting through it all. Hell of a match, but Io and Dakota get the win. Coach, your thoughts on this one?
Man, I enjoyed this match too. I'm like, okay, they going back to back with the good. Like to see, for one, I love what Liv was doing. She definitely put on the show. But Dakota did her thing too. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed watching her. I'm like, okay, do your thing. Hey,
Definitely.
they held
Chuck,
it down.
how you feel about EO and Dakota getting the win?
I honestly was arguing with somebody in Minx's Turbo group chat on Instagram.
Shout out Mayhem Chat on Instagram.
Only due to the fact that like I do believe Dakota can wrestle, but I believe the best ability is availability. And considering she's always hurt, I'm surprised that she didn't get cut with Sonya and the rest. And Sonya was actually on TV every day, but somehow Dakota Kai always skips the releases, and I'm like, I thought it was surprising. And everybody was like, well, she's good. And I'm like, yeah, but she's injury prone. And even in this match, I enjoyed her, but how long is this going to last? Can she make it to SummerSlam without getting broken? Because most of the match was carried by EO.
Are you saying she is the Anthony Davis of WWE? Because now he is injured, gone for weeks after being traded for Luka. What an idiot. Whoever made that trade need to be fired.
Why? It was a genius trade.
He's out for weeks, maybe indefinite.
Yeah. That was not a basketball trade. That was a business move.
Yeah, I feel you.
If you knew the back, we'll talk. But it was shady backdoor dealings.
Definitely. A couple shout outs. Hard Cheese is on Instagram saying, I honestly don't feel the need for him to fight Gunther again. How many times Gunther will show his power? He also says Liv didn't need a 91 rating. I don't know, man. After last night, maybe at 89, she is creeping up there. Shout out Minx Mayhem in the chat on Instagram. And my guy, Matt the Duelist, who will be joining us pretty soon as a special guest. We got him lined up in the queue. And Hard Cheese is also saying the Lakers, that was a Lakers move, not a Dallas Mavericks move, 1,000%. Let's get back to Monday Night Raw, where next up, Bayley defeats the absolutely worthless Women's Intercontinental Champion Lyra Valkyria and advances to the Women's Elimination Chamber. I mean, Chelsea Green has held the United States title, done well with it. Lyra is the most disrespectful thing to the history of Intercontinental Championship. For her to lose tonight, worthless. Bayley should be the champion right now, but Chuck, your thoughts on this match?
I agreed 1,000%. I didn't understand why I got the Rumble, but why are you in this match when you technically have an opponent? Like, why? What are we stalling for? Shouldn't it be Ivy now, the pit bull versus her? Like, what are we waiting for? They keep heading towards it, but they won't schedule the match. I hope they're not waiting there for WrestleMania for her to have her first title defense, because that's going to be Dumbaba.
Definitely. Coach, your thoughts on Lyra getting the L, being the champion, and Bayley moving on to Elimination Chamber?
I think everybody saw that was going to happen. You know what I mean? It's Bayley. You can't really go against Bayley. Bayley is she's somewhat of a golden child herself, you know? I thought the match was a pretty decent match, though. But if we just talking about the match itself, but I kind of agree with you. She maybe she's not the best fit for champion at the moment.
Not.
Don't let your dread-headed brother Ron hear you say that.
Yeah, do not let Ron T hear you say that. Ronti is a Lyra supporter to death. Shout out Hard Cheese again on Instagram. He says, laugh my ass off. She lost to the GOAT, Bailey, of course. Wow. Bailey is the GOAT in your book. I salute you for that. She's up there, but Charlotte will forever be GOAT. Forever.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Next up.
Talk about it.
Man, they are booking Penta incredible. He had a promo with all type of I don't remember anybody getting this type of attention like Penta in their debut. They putting serious money behind him and effort. This promo, he had the fire in the back. You would have thought he was calling out a champion, but all that was for Ludwig Kaiser. Like, what the hell? I appreciate the effort, but can we give him a better opponent? But Chuck, you saw this. How you think about Penta and how he's being displayed on WWE?
I love the push. I love the pyrotechnics that they would call them, even though it was just graphics, good graphics behind them. I realized after it was over when Ludwig was making his response and Pete Dunne came to talk to him that Ludwig seems to be great in, and I don't know how to say this without, it seemed to be great in three-man matches. Like it's always like a trinity with him. It was him, Sheamus, and Braun Breaker. Now it's him, Pete Dunne, and Penta. You can't fight somebody one-on-one. It's always got to be you and somebody else is going against the other person. Right, you like jumping people. That's what you like, Ludwig. You like jumping people, even though you technically want to jump the other person that you're jumping the other person with.
Yeah.
Because now he looking at Pete Dunne like he wants to fight him, but they're both going against. It just, to me, it was like they were just washing and repeating it with him. It's always him, somebody else, jumping somebody, and then he turns on the one person. It's just rinse and repeat.
Definitely.
He's going to put on a great match, but it's just rinse and repeat.
Hey, I think I'd rather see them start pushing the whole Rey Mysterio hookup with him. Because it seemed like they was hinting around to it for a minute. I think I would rather see that. I think that might be a better fit.
Definitely.
A better push for him.
Some breaking news. His brother is definitely on the way. Ricky Starks was just released. He is free now. We may see him pop up on NXT as soon as tomorrow. And I know that him and Rey Fenix contract signings are around the same time. So his brother should be there. Maybe WrestleMania, he'll make his debut. And I think his brother should be heel, Penta pay the babyface, and we'll see how that goes. And next up, AJ Styles makes his return to Raw with a thunderous ovation until it's interrupted by Dom and Carlito to a sea of boos. They do their typical promo heel shtick. Breaks out to a fight. Dominic runs off, leaving Carlito. Later on in the evening, though, we get a little interaction with Adam Pearce and AJ Styles. They confirm next week it will be Dominic versus AJ Styles. But as AJ walks away, he bumps into the Intercontinental Champion, Braun Breaker. That there is interesting as well. But Chuck, your thoughts on AJ Styles, promo, Dominic, all of that?
Man, first and foremost, when he was like, some things change, some things stay the same. Where's Damian? Where's Rhea? Is your boy Finn even still here? It doesn't matter because you're still Rey Mysterio's Punk A son or whatever. I can't say it all because editing reasons, but I was like, and even Carlito looked like he just looked like, oh, like he looked stunned by the statement before they tried to jump AJ, and AJ, of course, got the high ground on him. But it was, you just always gonna be his little Punk A son or Punk A kid, or I just was like, it doesn't matter. But when he went to Adam, it was like, I need this, I want this, make it happen. He was like, well, you got him. You got Dominic next week. But when he turned and faced Breaker, man, you just heard everybody in the building just start barking. The dogs was barking.
You mean Braun?
I said when he turned around and faced Breaker.
Oh, I thought you said Bray. I thought Wyatt was.
No, Breaker. When he turned around and faced Breaker, and you heard all the dogs barking, even before Pat had a chance to say the dogs was barking, I was like, please book this match immediately.
I didn't notice it. Hard Cheese Art is on Instagram saying they brought back AJ's old music. I didn't notice that.
Yeah, they did it in the Rumble.
Uh. Coach, can you see Braun Breaker versus AJ at Mania?
I was just about to say, I don't care about none of that other promo with Dom and all that. This was it right here. Watching him and Brian just had a little face to face interaction. That's what I was looking. That's what I'm looking forward to right there. That Dom stuff. That's just like we need somebody to feel this moment, get the crowd amped up to
Right.
continue to boo you, so we can't hear nothing you say.
Right. Hey, I don't mean to cut you off. Shout out Ring Rant on TikTok. Brother, we love your content. You funny as all hell, but he says that cowboy hat wasn't working for Braun Breaker. Hey, Ring Rant, whenever you free, brother, come join us on this show, crack some jokes and talk some wrestling. But yeah, that cowboy hat was not it, man.
Yeah, most definitely not.
Definitely not. Definitely not. But I am definitely looking forward to that Braun Breaker versus AJ Styles. Typically, they do some type of 6-man match, so you can see a bunch of people. I can see Penta, AJ, Breaker, add a couple more people. Ladder match for the IC title. Sign me up. WrestleMania. I'll take it. But
I'm
after
saying
that,
even before WrestleMania,
yeah,
even before Mania, just AJ versus Breaker. Give me that match.
yep, definitely.
What's the next PLE? Make it on that one.
Next PLE is gonna be we will be there. It's in Toronto at the Elimination Chamber.
Oh yeah, book it for that. Let's make it for that.
Definitely. Chuck, Coach DTM will be back in a minute. Like I said, he's on the road with you out there doing his job, but he is here for y'all. Next up,
Illegal as hell.
illegal and a mother. We ain't got nothing to do with that, man. If somebody want to call us, send us some tickets, send it to Coach DTM. Next up, Seth Rollins is being interviewed and he gets interrupted by his competitor for next week's Chamber qualifying match, Finn Balor. Winner of that match going to punch their ticket to the Chamber and possibly have a chance to WrestleMania. Both of them make their case on why they will be winning, and it sets fire to this match. I'm looking forward to it. I already know Seth is going to win, but at least Finn Balor's being active. But your thoughts on this segment?
I have none. Finn has lost all credibility for me for a while.
Yeah,
They
he is
gotta
kind of
rebuild
dead.
him.
It's feeling kind of flat, man. They got to figure out something, break up this makeshift Judgment Day, and just let's move on to something different.
Honestly, since Damian Priest by himself manhandled all of them by himself, and I kept saying Finn Balor should have been the equalizer and made it look more balanced. Even if y'all was gonna have him beat him, but he beat all of them by himself, left, and now you want me to take Finn Balor serious after you already just made him seem like the weakest. Like he's on Carlito Dominic level right now, and y'all want us to believe him. Hey, get out of there.
Shout out Ring Ran again, brother. I see you ready now, but you are a special guest, brother. This is not for you. We want to set up a whole show, just us and you, so we could talk a little bit about everything. So I'm gonna hit you up right after this show, brother. We're gonna set that up. But yeah, Seth Rollins and even Hard Cheese on Instagram is saying Finn is losing me as well. They should bring back Demon Finn ASAP. Yes, 100%. 100%, man. But after Finn Balor, who nobody is interested in, has something to say to Seth, we move on to the War Raiders getting the DQ win over the Creed brothers as Julian had enough, took the belt, knocked out Ivar, laid out the War Raiders after, stood over them with the tag team titles. It is clear as day. Creed brothers will be the next tag team champions. I think they're elevating. I think they're coming together. And once Chad Gable comes back, then with the belts, it should be amazing. But your thoughts on War Raiders versus the Creed brothers, Chuck?
I was wondering how they was going to end this to the fact that Ivy just kept getting involved, and I know it's too soon to take the titles off the War Raiders, but how to still make the All American seem strong, and I thought this was a great way to do it with the DQ. I thought I was gonna be the one to hit them, but it was still a good way to end it though.
Definitely. Coach, your thoughts on War Raiders getting the DQ win over the Creed brothers?
They were putting on a pretty good match too. I give them that. They definitely put on a pretty good match. And shout out to my own people trying to get me a ticket out here. You know what I'm saying? I heard it. I heard y'all. I heard y'all advocating. I heard y'all
hey,
advocating.
I didn't throw you under the bus. I was just clearing my name. You know what I mean? It's a difference.
I got a driver. Appreciate you, Bentley. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bentley driving. You know what I'm saying? But
with his hands on the wheel, you know.
well, so what I'm saying is, but no, it was a pretty good match, man. But I'm not really a War Raider fan, so
yeah, me neither.
This right here, this was just kind of lackluster, but the match was decent.
Yeah, just let's just rush this whole scenario. Put the belts on the Creed brothers. I like the War Raiders before, like in NXT, and even before they was in NXT on the Indies. But it's just something about some NXT people just don't translate to the main roster, and the War Raiders in that category. Man, I'm sorry, we're not it.
They tried to rebrand a couple times, and I just think it just won't work. It's just not working.
I would have rather had them keep AOP and fire the War Raiders.
Ooh, I was just thinking that. I think the belt saved them, though. The belt saved them. You know what I'm saying? Because they got the belt, they were in the safe mode.
The belts definitely saved them. Shout out Tony Wrestling Reacts on Instagram, man.
I'm not
y'all ain't following her, go do it right now.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have fired both. And brought Tez and Montez over here and gave them the belts.
They working their way up there though. That's coming soon as well.
I'm just being honest. I would have fired both groups, AOP and War Raiders, and brought Tez and Dawkins over here to have fight for these championship belts.
Shout out Puff Dutch. He says WWE only must see before, during, and after PLE. To me, all these weird thrown together factions, 1,000%. Kentucky Fried Chicken, PFC, whatever you want to call them. That was a makeshift group. The Judgment Day OG, they was great, but this new one is a makeshift group. So Puff Dutch out 1,000.
You see, they trying to add another member.
Yeah, and they trying to add another member. What the hell? Get out of here, man.
Enough who do you think it would be though?
Oh, Finn shut it down. He said ain't no way, but I don't know.
They don't listen to him. He don't got no power.
Who would want to be in that group at this point, you know?
Apollo Crews is the only one that would want to come out of catering.
Yeah. Hard Cheese says, Coach is the quietest driver ever. That is a fact. That is a fact. It is, you know, yeah, man. Shout out to your sound. They got a lot better from the beginning, man.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Dre and the Beef by Dre, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's good audio you got there, brother.
Yeah.
But, yeah. You, next up, after the War Raiders, we get the CM Punk segment where CM Punk comes out and lets it be known that he is now forced to choose Cody. And I don't know, I don't like what he say this. I'm not gonna stab you in the back, I'm gonna stab you in the front. Pause, man. Pause, man. Stop saying that line, man. But anyway, he's talking and he gets interrupted by Logan Paul, who reminds him, you keep saying that you didn't lose to me like Kevin Owens, but you did get tossed out of the Royal Rumble by me. And Logan Paul was 1,000% right. Chuck, your thoughts on just CM Punk now facing, you know, turning his attention towards Cody?
He called everyone out except for Logan Paul. And Logan Paul came out. He was like, I didn't know your music. I thought you had a match. And he was like, that's nice, but I eliminated your ass. I took away your first dream. Remember that. And then the whole thing with Cody, it's like, I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. Like, I'm not going to stab you in the back because everybody's been stabbing you in the back. Like, you're going to see me stab you is what I guess he's trying to say, but stabbing you in the front just sounds way worse. But it's like, instead of stabbing you in the back, you're going to see me. He just needs to stop the whole thing because I get it, but it's the stupidest thing to say.
Yeah,
It's Dumbaba. Um, trademark Dumbaba. Chuck Jordan. Um, it's weird because I enjoy Punk coming out, but after what Logan Paul was saying, he was right. He was like, "You guys cheer him. He hasn't done anything to worthy of your chance since he's really been back, and he left y'all forever. Like,
definitely.
why is CM Punk such a hero?"
Yeah, I
He said,
figure.
"Where I might be a YouTube star, but I give it my all." And I'm like, even with the match with Ray, like I was really impressed with the Logan. I'm usually always impressed with some of his big spots. Like you could tell he really loves this and he's giving his all into it.
Definitely, definitely. Uh, I'm so sorry, everybody on TikTok. I've been missing all these comments on TikTok. I keep forgetting. I'm watching
Run him through.
Instagram. I'm watching Instagram. I'm watching YouTube. I'm watching Twitch. I forgot about TikTok. Let's run through real quick a couple of these on TikTok. Shout out Big Dog 17. Y'all got to check out him. Princess Ashley says, "Good morning. Good morning, Princess Ashley." Where we at with this?
Morning, Morky.
Victory Team says, "Can I ask you guys a question? What do y'all think of WrestleMania so far? I think it's becoming mid. I think it's coming together. They slowly piecing it all together. You know, it's doing what it's due.
Too soon to be determined. That's my
Too
answer.
soon, definitely too soon to be determined." Victory Team also says Judgment Day is lame now and watered down.
Very much so.
Princess Ashley is asking, who do you think is going to qualify for NXT next week, Raquel or Roxanne? Definitely Roxanne. Definitely Roxanne. 1000% Roxanne will be in the Elimination Chamber. There's no way Raquel is going to beat Roxanne Perez. Who's writing the
Pop
rest
Rocks.
or Pop Rocks? Who's writing the WrestleMania script this year? Triple H or The Rock? It feels like Triple H. Feels like Triple H. And Chef Chris Smith says, "What up, though?" Saying that means you from Detroit. So what
Talk
up,
about it.
though?
What
To
Talk
up,
about
though?
it.
Chef Chris Smith. Damn, a couple more comments. Puff Dutch is on YouTube saying WWE lost me when they didn't do anything possible to get Osprey. Yeah, that was crazy. And did you also hear what Eric Bischoff said? Osprey is worthless. He's worthless. How about that? Soto 619 is saying, "I know we are getting to it, but we have to talk about Netflix cutting off Ray getting attacked by the New Day." Oh, we getting to that, brother. And Rico Shaw says Osprey is a diamond. WWE don't deserve them 1000%. Shout out Rico Shaw, man. If you haven't already, make sure you check out me and Bob, bro. We are covering AEW and getting crazy traction right now. Ricochet done hit us up. We're working on getting Prince Nana on the show. So just stay tuned. Wednesday, AEW post show is taking off.
Have y'all we
Go ahead,
read
bro.
anything from sorry, Peppermint. Twitch, Discord, we got anything over there?
I can't even keep up. Twitch, yeah, it is something over there, but I would have to log out of my TikTok screen.
Never mind.
Sorry,
I
Twitch.
just know you were saying we gotta read everything. I was making
I
sure
can't. I'm
we
gonna
got
figure
everybody.
this out. I'm working on getting a new screen so I can have everything above me. And next week it'll be a lot better. Sorry if I miss your comments on Twitch and Kick. Sorry, I can't keep up with all that. But
It's
yeah,
all right. I was just wondering.
yeah, definitely. I see some Twitches already, and I see some stuff from Kick. But I can't get to you. I gotta keep this screen on TikTok. But anyway, now where were we? We were at what did we leave off on?
We left off
Jake
on
Paul getting ready to
CM
fight
Punk.
Rey
Jake
Mysterio.
Paul.
We
Yeah,
already
yeah,
talked
yeah.
about it.
Now we get to before we get to that, let's just mention real quick Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley seems to be set up. It's coming up soon. Adam Pearce made
Monday
that official.
after
Yeah, Monday after Elimination
Elimination
Chamber.
Chamber.
Io is getting over, man. I don't know, man. I got a feeling Io might take that title off Rhea, man. Is it just me or y'all thoughts on Io and Rio's feud?
I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it because it just I don't know. It don't make a good WrestleMania at the moment. I guess it depends on who comes out of that elimination chamber.
Yeah, definitely,
I'm going
definitely.
with that too. Who's coming out of elimination due to the fact that would I mind EO winning? No, but then it's gonna be Why put the belt on her, right? And then whoever's winning the chamber probably gonna take it off her, unless you just don't want Rhea to lose, which I believe that they're gonna want to do.
Right, right. Uh,
We don't want Rhea to lose to the elimination chamber winner, so we'll just let her lose to Io because people like Io.
yeah, they love Rhea, man. They
Yeah,
love
Rhea
Rhea.
got love. Rhea got love. Now I will just to jump back a little bit before we keep going. I got to say something to CM Punk, man. As a fellow individual who has been grinding and hustling since I was 13, I still found the time to get a little bit of rest to make sure I don't have them bags up under my eyes like you said. I need I need you to go get some Botox or get some rest or something. But them boys is getting heavy up under there, B. So
Right.
that was crazy.
Shout out
But
Haley from the Fem Slam podcast. She'd be giving makeup tutorials. I think CM Punk needs to follow her. Get that cream
please,
she was talking about.
just rub it on there just a little bit.
A
You
little
know what I'm
bit.
saying? See what happens.
Yeah.
Um, I definitely loved the part when he was like, I didn't even know who music that was.
Right.
Yeah,
I was like, dog, he is killing me with this. And then when he looked at him and said, I honestly forgot about you. I didn't even remember you was in it. I'm like, this is crazy. But y'all know I'm a Logan Paul fan when it comes to like him being in the ring because I feel like he does high flying, entertaining moves that he shouldn't be able to do at this level yet.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely take my hats off to him for putting in the work and getting it together like he did.
Yep, Logan Paul, man, he's a bona fide certified superstar. Shout out Victory Team. He says, I'm liking the podcast. Much love. What's the YouTube? You could just go right to any one of our bios, even on TikTok. Just go right to the bio, click our link tree. It'll send you right to the YouTube page. Very easily accessible. We are here at the Holy Shhh Podcast. I mean, we're not like whores or prostitutes, but you know what I mean? Very accessible. We make it easy for y'all. Follow us. You get your comments on YouTube if you watch us through there. But anyway, and also Scales01, Scales01 is in the comments saying, so right back at you, brother. Right back at you. Now we get to the main event of the evening. Logan Paul versus Rey Mysterio. And as expected, Logan Paul defeats Rey Mysterio and punches his ticket to the Elimination Chamber with his new finisher called the Pulverizer, which was damn sweet as
Paul,
hell, man.
the
I
Paul
never really,
variety.
I never seen that. But just like Soto 619 said, as the show was going off, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, the New Dark Day came out, beat the hell out of Rey Mysterio as the show was going off the air. Chuck, your thoughts on the main event?
you know it's funny. When we went to Cleveland, we couldn't wait for coach's boy to take the belt off of Logan Paul because he was gone for so long with it. Like he won it and just took it hostage. Just never defended it. Sort of how like Ron's girl is doing right now with the Intercontinental. Like just never defending it. Just walking around prancing around with it. But this match versus Ray, even though I usually, you know me, I always hate the drastic size difference in a lot of these matches. But this was a great match. Ray really got the kid over. The kid hit great moves as he always does. And I can't wait for Elimination Chamber. And I think that's what the match is supposed to do.
Definitely, definitely, 1000%. Coach, wait, hold on, wait 1 second before we get there. Let me just hit these couple comments before I get backed up. Wait, the New Dark Day. Yes, New Dark Day. That's what I'm calling them.
They might use that. They might use that.
They might use that. And then Rico also says Charlotte versus Rhea. Yeah, I'm down for that too. But I got a feeling it's gonna be Tiffy though. It just feels like rookie versus veteran. That's where they want her to earn her stripes. But coach, main event, Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul.
Man, so originally I was like, man, he's gonna go over Ray again. But as the match started going, I was like, okay, I love it. Keep it going. They definitely did their thing. I knew that Logan was gonna get it, especially when they started saying Ray been there 3 times in 2007, 8, and 9, or something like that. And I was like, I was like, oh yeah, they putting this age out there, like yeah, it's a rap for him in that capacity. But to watch him get beat down by the New Dark Day, you
New
know,
Dark Day. We we
and
we called it.
yeah, the New Dark Day came through and beat the brakes off of him. I can't wait to see because I know Instagram or somebody's gonna show us exactly what happened afterwards. Did anybody come help him? Did he just take that beat down and keep it going? What
Yeah, I
happened?
think it's something on YouTube. I just didn't click it. I definitely did see the video.
Man, so I can't wait to see what happened with that and what is to come behind that. Pause.
Real quick though, shout out to where were they at? I just missed them. Shout out to Tag Team Twinning. We appreciate y'all, man. Say Wrestling Twin Girlies here, new content creating. We'll throw you guys a follow. Guess what? Just throws you a follow right back. You guys ever want to come on the show? Shoot me a DM. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it as soon as this show over. I'm gonna take the lead on that. We love having guests on all the time. Matt the Duelist coming up. Ring Rant this weekend. You know, we are not here just to make the Holy Shhh Podcast big. We want to bring up the whole community, man. We do an award show at the end of the year called the Holies. If you didn't see last year's, go check it out on our YouTube. But we are all about supporting everyone in the IWC. A lot of negativity gets thrown around how this community is toxic. We don't believe it. We don't acknowledge it. We are creating all positivity in this industry. But yeah, main event.
We bring love
from the Holy Shhh Podcast to everyone and all. Scale of 1 to 10 tonight.
Coach, you're not bringing love?
No. Oh, there we go. Coach, scale of 1 to 10, what you giving tonight's or last night's? This is the morning after Monday Night Raw.
Man, I think I was pretty entertained by what was going on. So I'm gonna go with the 8.8. I'm gonna give it 8.8.
8.8. That is an incredible number. If you know, you know.
Talk
Chuck
about
Jordan.
7.
7 from Chuck Jordan. I think I'm gonna go. Let me glance over these notes. Yeah, I'm at a 7.5. This was a C show to me. I enjoyed Logan Paul. Whenever Logan Paul is like the highlight of the show for me, it's not a good show. But yeah, I enjoyed Logan Paul. I enjoyed Jay finally choosing, but that's pretty much about it. I really can't see anything in the notes that blew me away.
Last thing I want to say about her before I know Ron T is going to come for me, but
pause.
When she tried to strong arm Bailey in the last little move, like, did you really think you was gonna be able to strong arm Bailey? Like, Bailey was sitting down. You tried to grab her and flip her up. That ass was not going anywhere. Okay. That money is too thick to be moved.
Okay? money.
And Bailey knew it. She just kind of, even when she looked at her, she was like, "Wait, what are you trying to do?"
Right.
I got too much in the caboose for you to roll me up like that. I'm not going nowhere, Lyra.
Yo, shout out Cam Knows Better on TikTok. He says, "Afternoon, fellas. And what are you guys streaming through?" We are streaming through restream.com. We used to use what was our old one we used to use? We used to use StreamYard, but we are enjoying Restream. They have a lot of good features. We figured it out. It's going to take you a minute, man. You got to have the right cameras, the right mics. But once you get that, Restream seems like very great for us. OBS we do use for our live watch along. So yeah, we use OBS as well. But right now we are using Restream. If you guys ever see anything we do, like I say, man, we always want to share the secrets, man. So just hit us up. Graphic stuff we do, anything, we're more than willing to help. But yeah, any last thoughts, fellas, before we get out of here?
Nothing this way, man. Just keep watching each and every day. We got something for you.
And as you can see at the bottom, the next time you guys can tune in will be this Wednesday. There will not be no NXT post show, we're going to do a morning after, like we are right now, for NXT Wednesday, 12 p.m. It'll probably be me, Chuck, and a special guest. Stay tuned for that.
I will say one thing before we leave. Raquel, I don't know who's dressing you. We keep saying somebody needs to dress you better, but when you just pet Roxanne Perez on the top of her head like she was a little kid, I can't wait for her to whoop your ass. Hey, money tomorrow.
Right.
Well, next week. Sorry, next week. But I can't wait for that, and I can't wait for Bailey, Roxanne, and Julia coming up soon. I know they're gonna promote that tomorrow. So yeah, go tonight. Can't wait for that.
You see Rico Shaw saying Bailey Big Booty. Yes, that's what we're calling her from now on.
Booty butt, big booty
and
butt.
Rico also thinks Logan is good and impressive, man. He's incredible. And shout out Young CV. He got a couple of comments here on says wrestling died after the good old actors stopped. I'm enjoying it now, Young C. You got to keep your eye on it, man. You give him a little faith, or check out AEW and me and Ball Bros post show.
Or NXT and AEW.
Now everything looks fake AF. I feel you, man. It is fake though. It's scripted television. He also says John Cena, RAW, Rey Mysterio, etc. Yeah, agree. But that's it for us. Holy Shhh Podcast. We appreciate everybody. A lot of people tuned in, man, on all the platforms. We are going to make comments a lot easier. Sorry if I wasn't able to get to you from Kick and Twitch, but
we're still looking for somebody to do moderate for us.
Yeah, we are looking for moderators. You want to click a little check in your pocket, just holler at us. We are looking to pay some people. But next time you will see us, be me, Chuck, special guests, Wednesday, post show. But till the end, it's your boy ABE from DET.
Coach, DTMF King, coach for y'all on the road with it as I always go.
Illegal. Go arrest. I'm just joking. My name is Chuck Jordan.
And you guys have been tuned in to the Holy Shhh Podcast. We appreciate y'all.